We grow the fastest growing, highest quality timber in the world, and when you look at the Rogue River Siskiyou National Forest, it's the most diverse, the most unique, the most wild, and should be the most productive. And we've had three major fires, Mike, here, as you know, in the last 22 years. And it's just been devastating for our ecosystem, for our timber harvest, for water and air quality, our wildlife habitat. The latest, the Checobar fire, started on July 12th, just a small fire. And as you know, it ultimately burned 191,000 acres, almost a fifth of the total acreage of our county here, Curry County, corner of southwest Oregon. Cost $78 million to fight. We're dealing with the Forest Service right now on how to manage the burned timber salvage harvest, and things are moving slow. The forests are so dense here have not been because we haven't had reasonable harvest over the last 25 years, in my view, and I think there's plenty of data and documents to back that claim up. So the forests are growing out of control. And in that, not only do we lose our watershed and our wildlife and fish habitat, of course, we compound the problem by destroying the wildlife through just, forgive me, but just sheer incineration.
Recovery after megafires is not only possible, but can greatly expedite the restoration and creation of all of the benefits of a healthy forest ecosystem. One fine example is Oregon's Tillamook State Forest. After repeated massive fires in the mid-20th century, state and county governments, private companies, and even school children worked together to restore and replant over 500 square miles of burned-over landscape. As a result of those efforts, today we have prime fish and wildlife habitat for salmon, trout, elk, and owls, plus camping, hiking, and biking trails. Healthy growing forests to gather and store carbon, and sustainable timber harvest that supports local economies, funds schools and local governments, and supports thousands of family wage jobs across the region. Nearly every year for the past 20 years, we have watched millions of acres of our public forest burned by megafires. We spend hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars fighting them, yet when the fire is out, a mere fraction of the killed trees and lost value is ever recovered, with little or no effort to restore the burned landscape. What can we do?